massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Started with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Clemson's offense will have the football first. Clemson just put a beat down on the Gamecocks the last time these two met.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. And Clemson's talent being far superior, dominated cocky. They got to have an answer this time, Jesse. They were embarrassed a year ago.
South Carolina just has to start faster. You're not going to...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. A mile. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's got great speed. Special teams proving to be special. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Sellers. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Quick strike complete. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, it's complete. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. The give to the lone running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The game, originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday, was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. The trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. A silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I have really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state, and bragging rights to whoever wins this football game and gets that trophy.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Colorado went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Buffs in a statement win if there ever was one. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that
breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. It's Galloway. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of got its ebbs and flows, a little bit back and forth, some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to feel the button, see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Knight. He lets one fly deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some...
Turning it on! Nice. That play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, South Carolina! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more... better route.
Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team.
There he goes! And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Clemson.
Got it. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Tiger! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Now on the return. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move to his left. He's got an open man. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find the rhythm here. Working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Gamecocks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there. decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They punt it away on fourth down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. He's out past the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They're going to run it to the right. Got the first down. Looking for more. Off and running. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Galloway. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Galloway. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw, it's Knight. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, better look out. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davidson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clemson jumps to the line. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that. Play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, the Palm Tree Trophy on the line, and already Clemson and South Carolina have given us some stirring moments. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the battle between South Carolina and Clemson plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
On the option, he'll toss it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, first down and more. On the move is the 30. Touchdown, Clemson. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Now Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings.
Odyssey. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. The Tigers putting down a big paw print right now as they start to pull away from the Gamecocks.
Yeah, and I think you kind of get this here we go again feeling. Clemson had the upper hand in this series for a while now. Clemson always talked about, always loved. South Carolina's got to answer.
I feel like Clemson's been winning on the recruiting trail between these two teams in the last several years now, and I think that's really starting to show itself on the field today.
Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it through this defense. Looking for room. It's Harris. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sellers. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a man. It's Knight. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Pulls it in. It's Scott. Got some room to run. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Pushes ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense. Something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back looking for help. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tiger. And that might be a dagger. They've pushed the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Laramie behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Hawaii.
Brings it to the open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Working the big fella to the corner. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
Green 25.
Pushes toward the goal line. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards. And
oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He caught it, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Going to the running game. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Punch it out of the air. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Back to pass on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. catches it at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Under fire. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Knight. Buys a little time. Going to try to get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires downfield. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll run it on 1st and goal.
Well, the defense finally gets a stop there, but a big reason why they've gotten the lead right now is because of this dude toting the rock. And, David, it just seems like he's been getting better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, and the defense all night, no answers. I mean, he's shown you a little bit of everything, whether it's inside, whether it's outside, whether it's outrunning people or breaking tackles. This guy's been a game wrecker.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. For the 4th time. South Carolina did a lot of throwing before the game, but as it turns out, the chicken curse is alive and well as Clemson wins the Palmetto Showdown. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.